Whoa! Hiya, hiya, hiya. How's it going? Hi, Florn. Hiya. It's Friday, which means it's the end of the week. I'm so glad. I did a lot of work this week, I think. I feel like I did a lot of work this week. I'm so glad to have the weekend to just chill. Recently I kind of picked up reading again. I think now that I'm back into the real work hours, it has become more apparent that during my breaks, I need to do something that's not on the computer. Cuz after working a lot and then I'm like I don't want to look at the computer anymore. I feel like I'm starting to get not even the blue light glasses or whatever, just I think it's my eyes are starting to strain because of the light. And the best alternative I have right now is I started reading, but I don't have a physical book. I'm still borrowing books from the library from Libby. So right now I'm reading a science fiction, I guess you could say fantasy romance book called The Ministry of Time by I'm gonna pronounce this badly. Kellyanne Bradley. Basically, it's still set in modern day. It's just that they discovered time travel. But it's the early days of time travel, in which they are able to bring people back bring people from the past into the present day, but not the other way around. And so the story follows a girl who is assigned a job where her job is she essentially helps facilitate the transition process of these people from the past that get brought into the present. And so they kind of work on a buddy system. So she's they have there's a rooming situation where it's they're both living in a house, separate bedrooms obviously, but in a house together, so that the main character can help this person from the past, if they have any questions of recent inventions. This is the time gaps are pretty far. We're talking the 1800s, the 1700s. So a lot of things have changed from then until now. And so her job is to facilitate a smooth transition into the present. And it just kind of follows her journey as she does this. I haven't really gotten to the romancy part. I think it's more so sci-fi than romance. But so far it's okay. I've read 2 chapters. I feel, oh my god, this song is way too Christmassy. I feel like the vocabulary, there's a weird point where it'll use big words, and I'm not entirely sure it's we could have used an easier word, but I don't know if that's just because I haven't read for a while, and so that's gonna take some getting used to. But that part is a bit weird. So every page, I'll have to Google a word or define a word that I've never heard before. Here, let me see if I can find you an example. Um, it does kind of come up randomly, which is why it's a bit. I guess you could say the word is off-putting. Like languid, I was like, oh my god, what does this mean again? Um, disemboweled. I was like, oh, did we need to use that word? Like it's not words that I would commonly come across, and I do wonder if that's just naturally because I haven't read in a while. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be complaining about it because I do feel like it's nice to get back into reading where the vocabulary is just a little bit above my usual reading level, and I'm not unhappy about it. Um Pennant, Pennant, a tapering flag on a ship, especially one flown at the masthead of a vessel in commission. Um, Blase. Like these are words that I've heard here and there, but it's definitely not common enough for it to be like sometimes I would have to pause and be like, okay, I'm just gonna search it up anyway, just to confirm what I think it means, to be sure that this is exactly what it does mean. Um, DAG, DAG. In the context, it's great fun 16. You'll get a dag of your thoughts. I've never heard of that word used before. Um, Deputation. A group of people appointed to undertake a mission or take part in a formal process on behalf of a larger group. Mm. I'm still curious. I'm still confused about broadcaster plum. So the context is, ma'am, said the brigadier. He had an exquisite broadcaster plum I thought had died out in the 70s. What's a broadcaster plum? Like, that's another one where I'm not entirely sure what that means. A plum? And then I learned that aside from it being a fruit, it also means a highly desirable attainment, accomplishment, or acquisition, typically a job, which I'm assuming that's what they mean, but I'm not entirely sure. He had an exquisite broadcaster plum I thought had. What is that? To be honest, I still don't really know what that means. Um, Also, hi, Aqua. Mm, I'm just going backwards on these pages. Paucity? The presence of something only in small or insufficient quantities or amounts. Scarcity. Context is someone on the wellness team taught the expats the term quality of life and somehow grumbling about his inability to hunt and the paucity of countryside to hunt in, he parlayed the term into an air rifle. Parlay. Transform something into something greater or more valuable, or turn an initial stake of or winnings from a previous bet into a greater amount by gambling. Mm, fastidious. Too long for Google to find. My dictionary to have anyway. Um. Anyway, like I hope I can kind of uh explain the gist of what I mean. Like those are words where I probably would have had to Google it. Um. Yeah. But it's mostly like I'm scrolling through it. It's kind of basically one word per page, which I think is perfectly fine. That's a good rate, I think, in my opinion, when it comes to reading level. Um Hi Monty! Congrats on first. What was the context of DAG? Oh, okay, let me see if I can find it again. DAG was um okay, here, I'll read the full like part of it. Gorlean, actually, I don't know if Gore is here, but there's a guy in this book named Gore. It's the first time I've seen, like, aside from Gore, who's in chat sometimes, Goreshk, who lurks quite often. This is the first time I've seen Gore used as a name in a book, by the way. But I guess this is a different Gore, I guess, basically. Anyway, Gore leaned down over the radiographer and said into the microphone, "It's great fun, 16. You'll get a dag of your thoughts." That's the context of dag. You'll get a dag of your thoughts. I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't honestly I don't know. Also, hi Serenity. Thank you for the sip stretch and head pat. I do feel like it could be slang also. You'll get a dag of your thoughts. Honestly, I have no idea. But like I said, it's not too prevalent, or prevalent. Sorry, it's not too prevalent. It's basically just like one word per page that I'm like kind of having to look up, which I think is a perfectly fine uh, rate of words that I don't know. I'll say it's been tough actually to find books that have this level of vocabulary where I need to look it up. It's tough because, like, these days when you find books, most of them are in the YA genre, young adult genre. So I have no issues reading those books. I think this one could be considered young adult also. Like, there are a lot of books out there that are basically written for YA genre. And I sometimes wish there was a way to for libraries to kind of separate books in terms of reading level. Like, libraries only go as far as like high school, where they'll separate books. They'll be like, okay, here's a book that's great for like pre-K, like pre-kindergarten. Here's a set of books, a list of books that are great if you're in grade 1, grade 2, 3, 4, all the way up to grade 12. And then past high school, they kind of just let you go into, and like, you don't even have to follow that structure, especially if you're a voracious reader. But like, sometimes I do wish there was a way for, I guess you could say, like, a way to delineate between young adult books that use young adult vocabulary and then, like, I don't know, like mid adult and then older adult. I don't know, some sort of like distinction between, okay, I want to read something a little bit more tougher than young adult, but I don't want to go straight into like research papers. Where's the like in between? Okay, I'm going to do the sip now. And also a stretch. Yeah. Oh god. Um cuz like I remember there was I specifically remember there was like a book called The Sight, which was like about wolves or whatever. Um and I had bought the book, well, intending to read it, but then when I started reading it, I realized the vocabulary. At the time I was in high school, I think. The vocabulary was a little bit above my level. Like, I think I was probably gonna be having to search up the definition of a word probably at least a couple times every sentence. Um, and so I like put that book away for a while. I don't even have it anymore. Um, but I remember like that was the first time I truly encountered a book where I realized, oh, this is not in my reading level. I need to read more and work on my reading level before I can get to reading this book. Yeah, it's weird. I haven't had to Google a word in a per page in a while. So I'll say the plot right now is not really that interesting, which kind of sucks. Like, I'd be so much more enthusiastic about Googling words and searching it up. Um, if the plot was more interesting, but I think at this point right now, the thing that's keeping me uh, still sticking with this book is now because it's a little bit above. It's like comfortably a step above my reading level that I want to uh move into. Um yeah. But then the question is like, what am I going to read next? Finding books is tough, man. But yeah. Ministry of Time. Go check it out if you wish. It might be up your alley. Um, I can neither confirm nor deny whether if it's a good book right now. I've only gone through 2 chapters. But yeah. And for those of you who were there when I talked about Fable, which I now use instead of Goodreads, yeah, I updated my Fable account. I think it's Sulfira on there if you want to find me. Yeah, I'm back in my reading arc. So hopefully I've been able to, when I'm not working, take some time off by not looking at the screen and instead reading a book and spending my time reading a book instead. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, excuse me. I just read a mountain of manga. It's been a while since I've read manga. I keep doing this thing where I like want to jumpstart my reading again because I used to be a very avid reader when I was younger. Like out of all my friends, I was the one who read the most just based on the amount of books I would uh, mark on Goodreads. Let me check actually, because Fable does track. I did track when I was trying to get back into reading a couple months ago. Yeah. Oh my god, February. It's been like 4 months. Holy shit. Okay, so basically back in February is when I read Butcher and Blackbird, which is a romantasy book. I read The Vegetarian, which is a Korean literary novel. Actually, ironically, that one, The Vegetarian, I had no issues reading. But I'm pretty sure that was written in a way that was definitely more not YA. It was definitely more adult. And not adult in like a spicy way, just adult in like the vocab is more advanced. Oh, I finished The Examiner. That was kind of meh. Thinking with Type. That was in April. Damn, I read like 3 books in February. Maybe I try to jump back into that. But yeah. I keep trying to jump into my reading arc again. I really want to get, what do you call it? I want to bring back the nostalgia of when I like really was deep into reading books. Deep, not manga. Books. Yeah. Hopefully this will be we'll restart it now. Um Also, the library is a very good place to check out what their resources are because some of them have free 3D printers where you can just go and print stuff for free. And I think that would be really cool. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. Oh wait, my manga collect. What is my manga list right now? Now that you point that out. I'm still at what, Dandadan? Skip and Loafer, I have not touched that yet. Silent Voice, did not touch that. Oh my god, I haven't. Which one of these did I actually read is a better question. I know I finished Horimiya. I'm probably not caught up to The Way of the House Husband, but I can be because that one's fun to read during lunch. Um. Oh yeah, Goodnight Poon Poon is still stuff. You know, it's weird. Sometimes when I'm like, I don't know what this says about me, but sometimes when things are going too well, I'll be like, maybe I should read Goodnight Poon Poon and just like, cause my thinking is I want to appreciate when things are good. So I want to read something depressingly sad to remind myself of how good I have it. Is that bad? I feel like that's kind of bad. I mean, at least Goodnight Poon Poon is not a real person. Thank God it's fiction. So I don't have to feel too bad feeling uh happy comparing myself to this non-real person. But um sometimes I use it as like a perspective reminder. Kind of like what was it? Like you oh my god. I don't want to I think this is not the right quote. But the quote that's coming to mind is like, oh, a Sith doesn't deal in absolutes or something. Like, I think it's more so that to fully experience the fullness of an emotion, you also need to understand what the opposite of it is like. So, like, can you ever be truly happy if you've never experienced what intense sadness is like? Can you ever understand the the depressiveness of sadness if you've never been truly happy? Like both of them, there's always like this balance of to fully understand one thing, you have to understand the opposite of it. And I think that's what my uh how I sometimes use Good Night Poon Poon to my in my life is when I'm really happy is I'll read Good Night Poon Poon. um I recently finished reading Dead Demons DDDD Destruction Destruction, which you may enjoy as it's the same author as Oyasumi Poon Poon. Oh, that's a lot of D's. Whoa. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for it, to be honest. That sounds interesting though. Um, to read the new Adventure Zone books, and that was 3 months ago. You know what? It's never too late to start. It's never too late. The best time was 3 months ago. The next best time is now. As so they say. Um, Also, there's like a part of me that's like, I want to be the type of person that has a whole bookshelf that's just full of books that I've read. I feel like there is a sort of benefit to being someone who's very well read. Not just like in fiction, but I know there are a lot of people, it's like, okay, there are like different types of readers. There are people who go all in with the self help. Like, I'm talking like Rick Rubin's books, productivity books, just so many of the how to perform in the workplace, how to get better at your job, how to be a good manager, how to manage a team. You know, like those type of books that are very like workplace oriented, where very typically like someone would read it and then go on LinkedIn and be like, "Oh, I read this book. Here's what I learned," in order to kind of boast about how, "Oh, look how good of a worker I am." And like to a certain extent, I'm like, does that count as someone who is well read if all you've done is read productivity books? Like, I'm glad that you're super productive, but at the same time, like, there's more to books than just that, you know? Does that count as someone who's well read if their bookshelf is just full of productivity books? Like, I would be like, yeah, for sure, you would be a great hire because you probably know all the best ways on how to manage a team, on how to uh, deal with your tasks and deadlines and manage company expectations and deadlines and clients and all that type of stuff. But there is like, I do feel like as someone who reads more fiction than productivity, that I sometimes feel like reading is a really good way to learn how to put yourself into someone else's shoes. Like, I've learned so much about different people's perspectives just based on reading books that are written from their perspective, that are completely different, entirely separate from mine. And even if they're not real people, I think it still helps you exercise that muscle. And so sometimes I do wonder, like, does reading books make you a more empathetic person? Can you be empathetic if you're only reading productivity books? But maybe that's like a totally separate conversation. I don't know. Quack! Hi, Duck! Also, I think I missed Chom's. Hiya! Right now, I'm reading a manga about someone who sold their remaining lifespan minus 3 months for 10,000 yen per year. Right now, he's spending his remaining time taking photos of vending machines, which I can appreciate. Ooh, that is an interesting concept. Sold their remaining lifespan? Wait, 10,000 per yen per year is that a lot? That doesn't sound like a lot because I think yen is the conversion rate is much higher, right? And like I feel like the economic props to anyone who knew what I was saying. I'll say I would definitely not sell it for 100 CAD. You'd have to pay me at least, oh my god, not even 10,000. $10,000 a year is so sad. Especially it's 10,000 CAD. because a typical uh let's just say you get like a fast food job. um Even that at minimum wage over here would only get you 35K a year. So that's not even 10K. That's literally not even 10K. So you would at least hope for 35K a year. But you don't, it's still not worth it because you just sold the remaining amount of your lifetime. Whereas you could have just spent a year working at a fast food joint and you would have had the same amount. I would say like 50K a year. I would do 50K a year. I think 50 to 80K a year per year of selling on my life, I would be okay with. But not 10K, not 100 CAD. My number would be so high. At least 80 to 100K. I think I would be willing to sell off a year of my life per. How are you 200K bells in debt, Fira? Well, listen, I decided to upgrade my house a lot, and then I built a lot of bridges and structures, and I just spent and spent and spent, and I bought every single outfit from Able Sisters, and then I realized I couldn't pay them back, and then that's how I got 200K bells in debt. But hey, it's okay because I got my pumpkins. I'm joking, by the way. I don't actually have every single one. The reason he did it is because you get paid based on your life's worth. Because it was so low, it turns out his remaining life kind of sucked, and so he sold it. Oh! Damn. That's pretty sad, actually. Life's worth was so low? Who's determining how much worth life is? Isn't that like an individual thing? Like someone might think that your life is not worth much, but someone else entirely could think that your life is worth so much more than you think it is. That's such a subjective opinion. That's like, because how do they know what lies in your future? You'd have to be really pessimistic about this person's life. I guess if we're going by Japanese culture, then like, I guess they're assuming he's gonna be like a hikikomori, like a NEET, where all he does is like stay home, doesn't add to society in any sort of way, just on the computer day in and day out. But like, even NEETs can have an impact on someone else's life though. Like they're always in like forums and talking to people online. And so it's like, how do you know he doesn't say something that changes the trajectory of someone else's life? Yeah, he's still a hikikomori, but he did say something that I'm starting to extract away from this manga. I'm doing like a what if scenario, okay? This is not I'm pretty sure that's not what happens in the manga, but I'm just saying what if, right? Okay? So like hear me out. What if this hikikomori that they assume has like no worth, right? What if he says something that changes the trajectory of someone else's life on the other side of the computer, right? In a completely different country, let's just say, and that person changes their life for the better. His life is still worth something, right? Because if he didn't say it, then this other person from across the country wouldn't have changed. Like, do we consider that as like, oh, that's still low worth? Like, even the littlest thing can be a huge thing to someone else. Right? So it's like, who really is determining whether someone's life is worth or not worth? Also, this is giving like Haruki Murakami type of plot. A store that supposedly purchases lifespan, time, and health. Well, I guess that is what the whole point of the book is. Follows the remaining 3 months of Kusunoki's life as he confronts lingering regrets from the past and discovers what truly gives life value. Interesting. Do you think maybe the author started from that final line, discovers what truly gives life value, and then worked his way backwards in order to create characters and a story that can explore this concept? Sometimes I do wonder, books like these, did they start off with characters and then it kind of turned into something that he wasn't expecting? Or did he already have an idea in mind of what he wanted at the end and kind of started working backwards? Or did like little pieces come together? Little puzzle pieces here and there, kind of just like pick up one up here and pick another one up there. And somehow at the end of it, a story comes, flourishes out of it. I feel like there's a lot of starting points one could come into such a concept from. Yeah. I mean, I think at one you truly I think if you experience a major loss in your life is more than enough inspiration for you to, or just literally just like your baby's first existential crisis. That's all you really need. Is your first existential crisis is more than enough to jumpstart thoughts of like what truly gives life value. Either that or you get hit with a loss, a major devastating loss in your life. Or you experience someone else dealing with major loss. Either way, like there's always, you're never too far from randomly thinking about what gives life value. I feel like that comes down to writing style. Some people outline and frame a story in every detail before writing it. Others just start writing and improv from there. The improvers, I think, are probably one of the more fascinating people to me, because I think someone who's able to improv is kind of cool. Like, this is like another one of those things why I like Dropout so much, is because they're all improv actors first and foremost. Like, I'm like, how do they manage to be so quick on their feet? Their thinking is so quick. And not only is it quick, it's like, it's not just random shit that comes out of their mouth. It's like, it's funny, it's witty, it's clever. I'm like, holy shit, man. These people can just take anything and just go from there. Yes, Brennan. Oh my god, one of the greats in terms of improv. One of the first people who ever taught me the lesson of yes and. Crazy. But also, his family life is kind of crazy too. Like, I'm sorry, his mom is an author? Like a fantasy author? Like, hello? No wonder the guy is so imaginative at telling stories. It's in his blood. I forgot what his mom does. Or sorry, his dad does. But I know that his mom is like a famous. Well, I didn't know about his mom being famous. He said his mom is famous, and then I later learned that she was famous, but I was like, she's not famous to me because I've never heard of her before. But apparently, she's like a famous fantasy writer or something. Yeah, you should Google his life a bit, his biography. I think they mention it on his Wikipedia page. Also, he talks about it. He talks about it, I think, in an interview with Sam, or maybe it was like with Matt Mercer during like a D&D thing. I don't remember. But he's mentioned it. He's mentioned his adoration for his mom. And also everyone's like, "Whoa, Brendan, why are you so cool? Why are you so awesome?" And then naturally your first thought is like, "Oh, what are his parents like?" Cuz his parents raised him well. Raised him right. And so you hear more about Brennan from his mom too, and it's kind of cool. There are just people like that out there. Gives you a bit of hope, doesn't it? That we get to live in a time in the same time as such cool, creative, imaginative people who spread so much joy and positivity. It's pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, I yapped for enough time. We are starting AI Somniophiles the Nirvana Initiative today. For real. We're starting it for real, for real. Let me see if I can get it loaded up. Ooh! Hold on. There we go. Okay. And I need to change the category. AI, the Somnium. There we go. Nirvana Initiative. Wait, this is actually kind of... Do I do borderless? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna start this over. Oh, it's me again. Okay, we're gonna do borderless. Because it's a bit weird. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh my god. Wait. There we go. Okay. Also, we're gonna pause the music. There we go. Can we hear everyone good? Okay, we're gonna... Holy heck, the menu got bigger. BGM, SFX.
The Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative.
That is not even that loud.
The Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative.
The Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative.
Okay, we're gonna turn the voice up, and then that's it. Cursor speed, normal, first camera, sure, third. Font size. Medium? Letter by letter, display all. Skip type. High speed. Skip scenes that have not been No, don't do that. I'm gonna do Japanese. Display tutorial text during yes. Somnium, yes. Tips, sure. I think that's it.
Somnium File.
Somnium File.
Somnium File. Nirvana Initiative.
I don't want it to be that loud. That's not an accident. I want to play it in the Japanese. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Oh my god. Oh. Wait, that's wild. They have Chinese. I like how you can see the differences between the characters, between simplified and traditional. That's definitely simplified. You can tell. Okay, we'll do plain English. Ooh. Button mash! For those who want to focus on the story, time limit 3x, button mash 1 out of 4. Relatively easy difficulty, time limit, button mash. Should provide just the right amount of tension. Even more time to explore. Okay, honestly, I am here for the story. I don't know how easy it's gonna be, though. Okay, we'll do... I think the investigation's fine. But I think the Somnium last time was a bit... Because if I set it now, I know I'm not gonna change it later. So it's not gonna be like, oh, if I find it hard, then I'll just make it easier. Because I'm stubborn. So I gotta make the decision now. Retry count unlimited. Retry count 6. Oh, you can only retry 3 times. What does that mean after you can't... if you max out the 3? Also, I'm still confused by what they mean by button mash. Okay, I'm gonna say I want to focus more on the story. I care more about the story than the gameplay. Okay. The Strange Tale Converge Chapter 0. What the? He got heterochromia.
龍樹くん大丈夫？
And boss is here.
では続けてまいりましょう。次の問題です。インド神話に登場する楽団の種族で主に匂いを食べて生きるとされる半身半獣の精霊とは何？
I guess we'll take a tutorial. I don't know if they changed anything from last game to this game. Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. You can freely move the cursor and camera. Look around and set the cursor on objects that interest you. Oh, the camera is slow! Okay, that's going to annoy me. Shit, that is going to annoy the fuck out of me. Okay, cursor speed, let's turn that up a little bit. And also I will turn up the music. I'm trying to find the right spot. Wait, what?
人間関係の悩みね。
What?
健康についての悩み？
I didn't select into this, by the
大
way.
丈夫なやつ？あ、そう。じゃあ話してみて。ふむふむ。
Who is this girl?
ふむふむふむ。なるほどなるほど。わかったわ。明日朝一で病院に行って。
What?
私じゃどうにもできないわ。
What? Oh. We have no idea who this girl is, by the way. Let's go down a little bit. It was a little too fast, I think. Okay.
インド神話に登場する楽団の種族で主に匂いを食べて生きるとされる半身半獣の精霊とは何？よさん、分かったらさっさと答えちゃって。
Where am I?
ちょっと冗談やめてよ。何言ってるの？
What am I doing
いい
here?
から早くボタンを。テーブルの上に早押しボタンがあるでしょ。それを押したら回答権が得られるわ。
Okay, I need the camera speed to also be a little slower. It's a little too jumpy right now. Okay, let's see. First person camera speed. Third person camera speed. Okay. Let's see if this changes anything. I feel like the speed is still fast. Hold on guys, sorry. I need to... It is literally just like jumping all over the place. for you.
ゆうきはん大丈夫でっか？ そ
Why do you
んな
look like
姿
that?
と言いますと
Can I hear the question
た
again?
くもしゃあないな。ほなもう一度だけ言いますよ。インド神話に登場する主にさあ他のチームの皆さんテーブルの上のボタン
Okay, I don't think the speed did anything, to be honest. Sign, big monitor. Okay, the precision is not great. Oh lordy. Okay, I guess we'll just look at the button.
それはクイズの早押しボタンよ。
Tama.
押してみたら？
タマこのボタンを
I think we're in a Somnium game show, yes.
ええ、早くしないと他のチームに答えられちゃうわよ。
はい早かったのはポリコーチーム。答えは
There's no camera crew or anything. Place your cursor on the host and try answering the quiz questions. I think it's a satyr. Oh shit.
残念。サテュロスではありません。答えはガンダルバーでした。
I was thinking of the guy from Narnia.
不正解のポリコーチームからは10万円。
100,000 yen penalty?
龍樹くん、給料から引いとくから。
What?
そんな。では続けてじゃんじゃんいきますよ。次の問題。あなたは第2サイクロプス連続殺人
That's
事
like 10
件について
years.
知っとりまっか？ちゃいますちゃいます。結城藩やのうて。
その向こう側にいる人物聞いている。
On the other side. Is that me?
なんだ今の声。おっと押したのはポリコーチーム。答えをどうぞと言いたいところなんですが、ですか？この質問には真面目に答えてくださいね。第2サイクロ事件、複数の人間が左目をくり抜かれて殺されたあの事件のことです。それを知っとるかどうかによって
I am familiar with
ここから始まる6日間。事件の核心部分について言及するかどうか。
Wait, why are we digging into it? We already know the answer.
要するに前作のネタバレにしちゃってもいいですかって聞いてるわけ。
Spoilers?
仮に知らなかったとしてもゲームの進行には何の支障もないわね。
Oh, they're asking if you played the first game or
こ
not.
れできればサイクロ事件。両者には何の関係もないからね。
ちゅうわけであなたは第2サイクロプス連続殺人事件
Oh,
につい
in
て
case someone plays this without having played the first one. How do I answer? Oh. I
ほ
am.
んまですか？嘘ついたら一応念のため
Oh,
簡単にテストさせ
You're
て
gonna
もらいまし
test
ょ
me
う
on
か。
the first game. Here we
第
go.
2サイクロ事件を解決したのはアビスに所属する
Kaname Date.
で
Yes.
要。その捜査の最終日、ある人
おー
物によって足を撃たれてしまいま
Oh
したが、
shit.
その人物の名前
Someone
とは
was shot in the leg by the culprit. Misuki! It was
名字はい
Misuki.
りません。一 下の名前だけでお答えください。
Aha. Oh my god. They'd make you type it out. Okay. It was Mizuki. Mizuki got shot in her thigh. Right? Do you guys want to back me up on this? Am I right or wrong? It's Mizuki, right? On the final day of the new Cyclops serial killings investigation, who was the one who got shot in the leg? I'm pretty sure it was Mizuki. Okay, lock it in.
ほう、なかなかやりますな。お見事。
Yeah!
せやけど、まぐれ。
Oh my god, one more round.
もう一問だけ
Oh
ですか。
Jesus.
ズバリ第2サイクロ事件の
Oh, his
真
name,
犯人は
Falco.
誰？今回も下の名前だけで
Wait,
お
will they
答え
take
ください。
Falco?
ではどうぞ。
No, 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 no. It's the son. It's the son of Sejima. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. So Sejima's son. Okay, I'm gonna Google this one because I don't remember his name. So Sejima's son. Saito. It's Saito. The culprit was Saito. Culprit, right? Yeah. Saito was the one who did it. But is this a trick question though? Because he was in multiple people's bodies. Okay, no, lock it in, fuck it.
素晴らしい。
Yes!
またしても大正解。
Okay.
疑ったりしてすんませんでした。
Yeah, fuck you for doubting me. I knew my shit.
ほんまに第2
I
サイク
know
ル
my
事件のこと知っとったんですね。おーっと、この音が鳴ったということは次が最終問題になります。ちゅうわけでいきますよ。
Hi.
英語でプレコグニティブドリームといえば予知夢のことですが、ところで予知
Precognitive
夢と
dreams.
いうものは本当に
現実に
Ooh.
存在するんでしょうか。
Oh. Hello? Um.
そんな。
Oh, boss. What? Oh, change in setting now. Who is this girl? That's Mizuki? That's Mizuki! Oh my gosh. So Aiba is now with Mizuki, and who the fuck is Tama? Who's Ryuki?
3時の方角、距離96メートル。観客席の中段だ。
Everyone just pulling one of their eyes out, yeah. She got the heterochromia too. Well, I mean, I guess she would because one of them's Aiba, so. Gain special visual information, use zoom and night. Oh my god. I don't even know where the person is. Zoom NV icon to expand. Okay, in the audience seat? I'm sorry, they're where? What? Oh, L button?
相棒、暗視モードでズームして。了解。
Oh, there we go, thank you. Oh, wait. Wait, they're like in the back. Hello?
誰も。
Can I get out of this?
次は X 線。わかった。
Oh, there.
見つけた。けど何者？正体は不明。体型から女性であると推測される。嫉妬か。嫉妬だね。きっとそうに決まってる。同性から狙われるとしたらそれ以外に考えられないもん。何か思い当たることが？そんなのないけど、私って可愛すぎるじゃない？
Oh my god,
それ
Mizuki.
でわけもなく同性から恨まれたりするんだよね。それはその性格のせいだと思うが。
Wait, oh my god, Aiba has different expressions now. Look at that eyeball.
ミスキ、エボルバーにスタングレネード弾を装填しろ。あの近くで炸裂させれば敵は失神するはずだ。分かった。
I like how they end up loading the gun for you instead of you loading the gun.
オッケー、準備完了だよ。私が照準のガイドを表示してやる。お前はあの付近に狙いを定め。了解。なんなのあいつ。
Holy.
消えた。ターゲットの足音を検知。競技場の出口に向かっているようだ。追いかけないと。
Wait, hold on. I'm kind of curious if I can change the... I'm not gonna ask about why the left side says eyeballs obtained. R? Wait, what? Ah. I'm gonna change it all to standard because now I'm curious.
待て、さすがにお前の足でももう追いつけはしないだろう。それよりも 何かあるね。ああ。これは見覚えが。うん、間違いないよ。
Who is he?
忘れるわけがない、あの人の。
Oh, wait. Who is this?
左半身だ。
Damn, she's always looking at traumatizing things. First her parents, now this dude, whoever he is.
名前はフルエジン。
Furue Jin.
私はっきりと見たの。今から6年前、スタジオドバイタで
Vaita.
彼の
Are you sure he isn't just perfectly half buried?
右半身を。
Damn, Mizuki always keeps being the person who has to see dead people. She's like that guy
ちょ
from
っと龍樹くん、どうしたの？
that
しっ
movie
かりして。
where he's like, I see dead people.
ボス、
Oh my god, Mizuki and everyone's here.
ここは
もしかして寝てた？生配信中に寝ちゃうってどんな神経してん
And
のよ。
Moma. And Irisu. That host looks creepy. Everyone's looking at you, girl.
龍樹さんってボスさんの部下なんでしょ？ボスちゃんと休暇とかあげてる？
I'm not gonna lie though, I still like Mizuki's voice in this one. I don't really like that her voice changed.
プライベートでもこき使ってんじゃねえのか？
But oh my god, they invited everyone back.
失礼ね、そんなことないわよ。たまに足のかかとの角質層を前歯でこそ
Looking for a corpse, send Mizuki for a walk. Yeah, because why does she always be the one to find the dead people?
ねえ龍樹くん、本当に大丈夫？
ああ、はい。
ほな龍騎藩もお目覚めになったっちゅうこって、気を取り直して参りましょうか。いきますよ。次の問題です。道教のシンボルとして用いられ、白と黒の勾玉を組み合わせたような形をした万物の根源を表すとされる図柄のことを
Is it the yin yang thing? Oh.
停電？
おい、何してる？早く照明を。
はい、今すぐ。
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Frey to free. Damn, Mizuki's not scared of anything. So that was 6 years ago. Oh, okay. Holy hell, the camera is still so fast. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Why do they have it go so quick? Damn. Why are you here?
私は警視庁の特殊捜査班アビスの指揮官よ。
だから聞いてるの。指揮官が直々に現場に出向いてくるなんて珍しいんじゃない？
You know, actually, she does sound like Mizuki. Never mind. She sounds like Mizuki, just aged up a little bit.
今回の事件は特別なの。6年前、私も見ちゃったから。
スタジオドバイタでか。
それに6年前のあの事件、HB 連続殺人事件はまだ何も解決してないし。 警察の威信がかかってるのよ、この事件には。
The reputation of the whole department needs to stop hanging on every single case that happens.
HB はハーフボディの略称だ。
Oh.
被害者の体が左右半分に切断されていたことからこの名前が付けられた。
How interesting.
犯人のことはテアラーと呼ばれている。テアラーの正体は不明。事件から6年も経つというのに手がかりはほとんど見つかっていない。
Wait, so are we Mizuki in this game now instead of a guy? That's refreshing. I really wanted to be Mizuki last game anyway.
いちいち説明しなくても分かってるよ。
Oh. During investigations, Aiba and Tama talk. Tear has two meanings. Tear as in tears you cry. The other tear means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the latter. By adding an to the end of tear, we get terror. Thanks, Aiba. Thanks.
何よ突然。
This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. Oh. Okay.
いや、なんか連絡とかあったかなと思って。
あったら真っ先に知らせてるわ。
Oh, she misses
伊
Date.
達君は6年前の爆
Oh,
発事
great,
件に
he's dead.
巻き込まれて、
その後行方不明となった。爆発の現場から伊達の遺体は発見されていない。
So, basically he's like actually still alive then.
大丈夫だ。あいつはそう簡単にくたばるようなやつじゃない。きっと今頃熱海の温泉街かどこかでのんきに暮らしてるさ。
Maybe he's with the receptionist in the beach.
だとしたら私が行って100度の源泉に沈めてやるんだけど。
There's the Mizuki we all know and love. Will you let me investigate the case?
もちろんダメ。
え、なんで？
Nande?
だって水木まだ18歳じゃない。
Oh, good. She's old enough now.
関場学園女子高等学校に通ってる学生で、
もうほとんど通ってなんかいないよ。あと一月とちょっとで卒業だから授業なんて全然ないし。
そういう意味じゃなくて、関場女子の在校生であることに変わりはないでしょ。
だったらどうして私のことアービスに？
あなたを採用したのはシンカーとしての素質があると思ったから。戦闘能力が化け物並みに高いというのもあるみたいだが。
And combat ability, yeah.
でもあなたはまだインターンみたいなものなのよ。研修を始めてから一月ぐらいしか経ってないし、実践に投入するにはまだまだ。
I want to be on this case no matter what.
ああ、やっぱりね、言うと思ったわ。
お願い、ボス。私、今回の事件。
ちょっと、涙目で訴えるのやめてもらえる？私、そういうのに弱いのよね。
Oh. Come on, boss. Let her be on the case.
もう分かったわよ。
Yes.
その代わり一つだけ誓って、絶対にどんなことがあっても危険と法律を犯すような真似だけはしないって。
うん、誓う。
それともう一つ、私一応上司なんだからさ、敬語使ってくれると嬉しいんだけど。
イエサー、わかりました。
She's so cute.
本当に分かってる？
Oh, damn. About the
6年
body.
前に殺された人物、その死体がどうして今こんなところに？
Did you find anything?
いえ、まだ捜査を始めたばかりですから。
Aren't you cold?
電熱線が入ったインナーを着用しているのでポカポカですよ。
Oh, that's smart.
お気遣い感謝します。
雪が降っているが、まだ積もってはいないな。うん。 ところで水木、一つ気になることがあるんだ。これはまだ捜査員が到着する前のグラウンドだ。何か気づかないか？
これといって特に。
このグラウンドの芝生の丈は長い。おまけに雪のせいで湿っている。
You know, the problem is that they say turf and considerable distance and wet from the snow. And my first immediate thought is, oh shit, that means I need to put more stamina and power to my umas. My immediate thought is like, okay, it's like the trigger words have been said to waken the sleeper agent in me that is the trainer of Uma Musume, and you tell me that the turf is a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. My first thought is, oh shit, that means if there were Uma Musume running this race course, I would have to put more stamina and power because the snow makes them harder to run. Guys, I'm deep into this game, I swear to God. I have not missed a day of doing my Uma Musume dailies. I wish I was joking, I'm really not. I have not missed a single day. Every single day I wake up during my breaks when I'm not working, I'll go do a career run in Uma Musume. At least one. Usually I only have time for one. I either don't have time to do it during my breaks and I have to do it before I go to sleep. Well, actually no, that's usually when I do it. I do it before I go to sleep. I'll do one career run so I can get my dailies in. And then I sleep. But that means that every single day I have not missed one day of a career run of doing my dailies in Uma Musume. So are we really that surprised that this is what I'm thinking? Truly, who is really being trained? It's me. I'm being trained.
この状態で誰かが踏み込めば必ず痕跡が残るはずなんだ。だが
足跡がない。じゃああの死体はどうやって。
さあな、空から降ってきたのか、地面から湧いてきたのか、テレポートしてきたのかも。
テレポート？
ただの冗談だ。真に受けるな。
X-ray。
X 線で死体を見るのか？
うん。ありえないとは思うけど、右半身が地面に埋まってるって可能性も。
だったら死体を転がしてみればいいじゃないか。
やだよ、切断面なんて見たくないし、特に下の方は。
そういうことならこれでどうだ？
Oh shit. Who else can you see? You can see everyone's skeleton. Damn. Oh look, feet! Do you think we can see if someone's missing toes or something? Do they have all the ribs in their body? All the teeth? What if some of them have bad teeth? You can see that in this one. Or what if someone has like a secret tail? They give you so much detail. He got all 5 of his fingers. But I guess this does show that it is only half of his body.
ありがとう。わかったよ。やっぱりあの死体、左半身だけなんだね。
Damn. Ask his name.
なんか嫌な予感しかしないんですけど、本当に私の名前知りたいんですか？
鏡？
うん。
じゃあ教えますけど、絶対に忘れないでくださいね。
わかった。
私の名前は鏡と言います。
鏡さんか。オッケー、ちゃんと覚えたよ。
ああ、やっぱりね。そう来るんじゃないかと思いましたよ。もう一度だけ言いますよ。私の名前は鏡です。
鏡です。
DNA の採取は完了しました。今担当者が科捜研に届けているところです。結果はすぐに出ると思いますよ。
I just want to make sure I get all the questions before I annoy him to death.
もちろん古江仁ですよ。我々の世代で知らない人はいないと思います。
IT company CEO. Wow. We couldn't even come up with the title for a company. We just called it an IT company. Okay.
亡くなるまで彼は有名人でしたからね。いや、亡くなった後もかな。それに6年前、私はあの事件の捜査もしていましたし。
もしかしてあのスタジオに来てたの？
え、覚えてないんですか？ちょっとだけ話もしたんですけど。
ごめん、思い出せないや。おじさんっていい意味で印象が薄いから記憶に残らなかったのかも。
Damn.
いい意味で印象が薄いって。
What's with the man?
アビスは警視庁の高等捜査機関ですから、階級としては私よりも水木さんの方が上なんですよ。
そうなんだ。あ、でも気を使ったりしなくていいから。
マジで？タメ語でもいいの？
ぶっ飛ばされたい？
ごめんなさい。
Okay.
だから鏡だって言ってるでしょうが。
I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
ねえ、あなたの名前ってなんだっけ？
へへへ。
もう勘弁してくださいよ。
Damn. 神が introduce myself.
いや、聞かなくても分かってる。
Whoa, his hair.
沖浦瑞希、18歳。関場女子に通ってる。
Katsudon!
ああ、沖浦は旧姓で、今は伊達家の養子になったんだったな。あの死体の片割れが発見された時も、お前は現場のスタジオにいた。
Why does he talk like this?
ってことはあなたもあそこに？
ああ、捜査班の一員として派遣されたんだ。
How much do you want to bet it's this guy? Why does he talk like this?
まあ、当時お前は12歳だったわけで、覚えてなかったとしても無理もないが。
Also, his face is so pale he looks like a vampire.
お前、アビスの捜査官になったんだってな。あのいけすかねえ女のボスが、一体この国の法律はどうなってんのかね。
Why does he talk like he's in an ASMR?
こんなガキンチョが正式な捜査官として採用されちまうなんて。
Hey, what do you mean by that? I got gargantuan strength, didn't you hear?
アビスは極めて特殊な組織だからな。超法規的措置というやつで水木の採用が許可されたのだ。
Know anything?
聞きたいのはこっちの方だね。あの死体の第一発見者はお前なんだろう。6年前に片割れが見つかった時も偶然にしちゃできすぎてると思わねえか？
何が言いたいの？
どうしてここに来た？
ナイルでメッセージが送られてきたの。そこにはこう HB 独立競技場 HB と言ったら6年前の事件のことしか考えられないでしょ。
ハーフボディ連続殺人事件か。
事件のことどうしても知りたくて、あの時起こった出来事のせいで、それでこの独立競技場に。
Wait, that's what changed your life forever? Not the fact that both your parents got killed in front of you? I don't know, man. In terms of which one's more influential, I would say seeing your parents dead more than whoever the fuck this guy is, but that's just me. Regarding Mizuki Smart, I wonder if I can make it.
まだ何も見つかっちゃいねえさ。
If it gets reception, I can connect it to any
見つからなかっ
network.
たもんなら見つかったけど
Make
な。
calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, You won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around.
それって足跡のこと？
Yo, Aiba's trivia at the top will never not distract me, I'm not gonna lie to you.
俺やお前や捜査員のものを除いてこのグラウンドには足跡が一切見当たらない。だとしたら犯人はどうやって死体を？
Oh my god, this man talks so slow.
なんだお前。
Yeah, who are you
知らね
anyway?
えのか？俺は警視庁刑事部捜査一課特命捜査対策室の牛寺だ。
Ushidera. Any leads? There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here?
メッセージの送信者は？
わからない。偽名で登録されたアカウントから送られてきたものだったの。多分誰かが私にあの死体を発見させようと思って。
誰かって？
犯人じゃないかな。
なんで犯人がお前に？
それはわからないけど。
わからないことはもう一つある。さっきこちらに向かって狙撃してきた。
Yeah.
あいつは一体何者だったのか。どうして水木を狙ったりしたのか。
Um. Oh, wait, is there more? It still wants me to look at stuff.
まずは衝撃的な事実から伝えよう。
Oh.
あの死体の死亡推定時刻は今からおよそ9時間前だ。
は
9 hours
9時
ago.
間前？
現在時刻は21時だから彼は12時頃に殺されたことになる。
いやいやいや、ちょっと待ってよ。私は確かに6年前に。
考えるのは後回しだ。
Oh.
続けるぞ。死因は見ての通り体を真っ二つに切断されたためそれ以外の外傷は見当たらない。おそらく彼は生きながらにして体を切断。すまん、よくわからない。
どういうこと？
切断面の形状からそれが刃物でないのは確かだ。
Oh, not a blade.
レーザーやウォータージェット式のカッターというのも考えられない。
じゃあ何なの？
だからわからないと言ってるだろ。あの死体は分子レベルの細さで
The
切断されてるんだ。
molecular level. Oh.
体内に血液はほとんど残っていない。これは切断面を下にしたまま放置されたためだと推測される。だがこの辺り一帯に血液が流れた形跡は見当たらない。よって彼がどこか別の場所で殺害されたのは明らかだ。
And then just dropped here? Okay, there we go. We got everything. What now? What do I do now? I've explored everything, I think. Oh, wait, there's something green. Okay. Or not. Boss, what do I do now? I already looked at everything. Aiba has counseling? Oh my god.
何の用だ？
What? Will be added as you level up. They can be purchased using eyeballs.
心配するな。何を着ても私は可愛いぞ。
Oh my goodness.
タマに似合うものは私にも似合うはずだ。
That's cute. Okay, we don't have anything. That's fine. Life advice.
金の悩みだな。
Sure.
なるほどな。資産運用の話だな。
How about stocks?
なるほどな。予測はある程度できるが、正直 AI の私でも読み切れないな。私を頼りにしても無駄だ。
How is this advice? Okay, well. Nothing in here. Oh, appendix. I never really did look at this when I was in the other game. I wish we had a cute intern. Is Mizuki not a cute intern? Oh, video capture studio. Dualism. Interesting. I'm already starting to see that there's gonna be some Indian references in this game. This is already twice they've done it. A-set stickers. A nickname for police officers, Popo. It is meant to be somewhat derogatory. Okay. What is this button? Every 20 minutes, eyeballies will ask you a question. The more you answer, the more they grow. Is Tamagotchi? Get notifications when a character asks a question. Sure. Okay. Can you answer more questions so I can become an adultie? How do you like your engine to be supplied air? What? A turbocharger? It's roast pork in the paddy fieldsy. What? Oh my god, is it... There's a Tamagotchi game, mini game in this thing. Okay. Now, what else am I supposed to do? Miss Ma'am? What am I supposed to do now? I looked at... oh. Wait, something was green here.
そうね。
Oh.
6年前、スタジオドバイタで見た顔と同じ。
古江は青年実業家。生前はメディアにもバンバン出まくっていた有名人だった。
他人の空にということはないだろう。
Oh, there we go. I literally looked at everything but his face, I
6年
guess.
前スタジオドバイタでフルエジンの右半身が発見された。
Yeah, Mori. You're gonna have to watch the VOD to catch up. Sorry. But hello! Thank you for coming.
それから6年経って今度はここ国立競技
Oh,
場で
thank you for
左
the
半身
sip.
が。
And the stretch. I will do sip.
にもかかわらず彼の死亡推定時刻は今日の12時頃。
And a stretch.
ほんのついさっきまであそこにある左半身は生
Yeah,
きていた
don't
こと
worry. You
にな
didn't
る。
miss too much. We just started. Yeah.
これって一体どういうこと？わけがわからなすぎて全身の体毛が三つ編みになりそうだわ。
相棒？
Aiba?
もしかして相棒が映像で出てきたの？
うん。
待って、今イヤホンをつけるから。
ボス、聞こえるか？
ええ、感度良好。バッチリよ。
Holy heck. Okay. What if the right and left half belong to different people?
私もその可能性については考えてみた。
Aiba!
けれど、両者の顔は完全に一致している。あとは DNA の鑑定結果。
What if Jin has a twin brother?
フルエジンの戸籍を調べてみた。だが双子どころか、兄弟がいるという記載も全くなかった。
So he's an only child. Spent all day working on a bot, so I lost track of time. Oh! Good luck with working on the bot. That sounds cool.
いや、冷凍された痕跡は一切ない。あの左半身はついさっきまで確実に生きてたんだ。
Hmm. What if he was still alive with just the left half?
は？
So just the left half just hopping
だって
around?
心臓は左半身にあるわけだし。
なるほど。切断された直後に断面部分を縫合しちゃえば。
The other half is here. So that means the left half is just what? The right half is just hopping around or something?
残念ながら、そのような形跡はかけらも見当たらない。というか、お前ら本気で言ってるのか？大脳も脳幹も脊髄も真っ二つに切り裂かれてしまってるんだぞ。
何が何だかさっぱりわからないけど、今回の件が6年前の事件の延長線上に
Yeah,
あ
I
るのは
also
間違い
think
な
that
いよ
it's
ね。
connected.
HB 事件はまだ終わっていない。
6 years ago, I was 12. Oh. So what? Did this happen literally after the whole Date Saito thing?
ねえ、相棒は HB 事件のことどこまで把握してるの？
知ってるだろ？私が把握している内容は水木と同じだ。私は6年前の爆発事件のせいで、その前の数日間の記憶を全
Oh
て
my
失って
god,
しまった。
Aiba lost their memories too?
通信系統のトラブルでバックアップも取れてなかったし。
Wait. Okay, so there's some sort of explosion. We need to figure out what that explosion is.
ボスは？
私も同じよ。当時事件を担当していたのは龍樹くんだったから。彼から報告を受けたこと以外は何も。
じゃあ報告を受けてないことについては？
私エスパーじゃないのよ。聞いてないことなんてわかるわけないじゃない。
You sync with him, that's how.
相棒、龍騎の現在地は？
Yeah, also, who is this Ryuki dude?
タマの GPS から場所を特定した。龍騎は今、小金横丁にいる。
Golden Yokocho! Okay. Whoa, Yokocho's different now. Wait, we're back. Why are we back? 6 years ago. Cameras. What are you doing?
見ればわかるでしょ。イリスがかなりテンパっちゃってるからなだめてあげてるの。
I assume we're in Ryuki's body again. Or perspective.
っていうか、いつになったら解放してくれるわけ？さっき別の刑事さんがまだ聞きたいことがあるからしばらくここにいてほしいって言ってたけど。
Her name?
彼女の名前は伊達瑞希。年齢は12歳。
Okiura Mizuki.
旧姓は沖浦だけど、今は僕の先輩であるア
Oh,
ビスの
does she
捜査
take
官
Date
伊達
now?
要の
Oh, Mizuki Date.
その
Oh.
関係で僕は何度か彼女に会ったことがある。
Yeah, but who are you, dude? I still don't know who the fuck you are.
酔いつぶれた伊達を背負って自宅まで送り届けた時とかに。
Also, why does everyone have their own aiba? So basically that's what Tama is, I'm assuming. Where's
知ら
Mr.
ないよ。
Date?
私あの人の保護者でもなんでもないし。なんか久しぶりに長期休暇をもらったぜとか言って浮かれてたけど今頃中目黒のキャバクラでレイカちゃんの大根みたいな太ももにポン酢でもかけて食べてるんじゃない？
Oh my god. In the future, everyone's eyes will be aiba. We all just yanked our eyeball out in order to get our own aiba. Do you know the victim?
もちろん知ってるよ。古江ジンでしょ。ネットで何度も見たことがあるから。
Are you okay?
これが大丈夫そうに見える？話だったら他の刑事さんにももうしたし、いい加減うちに返してもらいたいんだけど。
Also, it's not only that he has his own aiba. Tama is a different color. She's red. So that means there are like multiple colored aibas out there. There's yellow, which is the default, which is aiba. There's Tama, who is red. Who knows if there's like a blue, a green, a purple, like all over the color spectrum? Her
聞か
name.
なくても分かってる。彼女の名前はサガン・イリス。
Sagan Irisu.
番組が始まる前に自己紹介されたし、それに
彼女は去年の11月に起こった第2サイクロ事件の関係者だからね。龍騎はその捜査資料を読んで。
I do think this Tama is cute though. It looks like a bunny.
伊達さんが担当してた山だっていうのもあるし。
Oh, we got Tama trivia. How the fuck am I supposed to speak this through? By the way, this case in the new Cyclops serial. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So I have to press them both at the same time. The new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that's just a hunch. I see. Do you know the victim?
テレポーテーション。あの死体、どこか別の世界から瞬間移動してきたんですよ。だけどその時に異次元空間みたいなところに体の半分だけしか入ってなくて、それであの人の体は真っ二つに。
Um,
はあ、やれやれ。
Yada yada. She's trembling. Poor girl. Okay, Moma. Who is the man sitting next to you?
ああ、チンペイのことか。
チンペイ。
チンペイ？
我がいチンペイ。それがあいつの名前だ。ついこの間までうちの組の構成員だったんだが。
Wait, until just why?
だった。
足を洗ったんだよ。
Oh, he went
きれい
clean.
さっぱりとな。
で、その彼はどこに？
さあな、あの死体を目にした瞬間、ケスを変えて飛び出していっちまって。多分トイレの便器に顔をうずめてゲロでも吐いてんじゃねえか。
Dude does not do well with dead people. He's not even dead technically. Well, he is dead, but half body.
彼の名前は熊倉モーマン。広域指定暴力団氏崎一家の傘下にある熊。
知ってる。熊倉組は暴力団の中でも一風変わった奇抜な組織として有名だからね。だけどその組長がなんでネットのクイズ番組なんかに。
それにしても哀れだね。俺たちの世界でもあんなひどい殺し方をする奴はそうはいねえぜ。アセトンちゃんをこんな風に怖がらせやがって。犯人のやつ
Oh yeah, Ota's
絶
not
対に
here.
許さねえからな。
Are we gonna figure out where Ota is, or are you gonna tell me that Ryuki or whoever is? I mean, this is definitely not Ota, right? Who's in charge of this case?
そうね。他に空いてる人間もいないし、龍樹くん、あなたが担当してくれる？
僕が？
Isn't he too young for this?
今回の事件、やばい山になりそうだっていうのは分かってる。1年目のルーキーであるあなたに任せるのは確かに早すぎるかもしれない。でもきっと大丈夫よ。あなたには頼もしい相棒がいるじゃない？
任せて。この私が捜査に関する指示
Oh my god, she's blushing. That's so cute.
ちょっと一体どうしちゃったっていうの？記憶障害？脳の疾患？精神的に相当参っちゃってるみたいね。
いえ、そんなことは。
ボスがここにいるのは歌舞伎町のホストマー君に誘われたから。
Also, I just want to point out, you can't really see it behind the chat box, but I want to ask, why does Tama have a well-endowed body? Why are you able to see that she got booba? Why does she have visible booba?
面白そうなネットの番組があるから一緒に出よう。ところが直後、ごめんちょっと急用がとのメッセージがナイルで届き。
Was that necessary?
つまりドタキャンされたってことか。
ボスはそのまま家に帰ろうとしたみたい。だけど番組のスタッフに引き止められて、どうにか代役を探してほしいと懇願され。
で、使い勝手のいい従順なしもべが呼び出されることになったと。
どう？思い出した？
思い出すも何も、マー君の話なんて初耳ですよ。
ああ、タマから聞いたんだ。言わないでって言っといたのに。
The ghost character that this guy has, his version of aiba. It's kind of hard to see because it's positioned behind my chat box.
フルエジンね。間違いないわ。
But they definitely gave Tama booba.
若手を代表するご意見番みたいな存在。ネットのニュースでよく見かけたわ。それにしても不思議よね。どうして突然
What do you mean as they should? They didn't give Aiba booba. Is it because Aiba's flat-chested? Oh no. Every time we talk to this guy, I'm like, he talks too slow.
名前は龍騎クルート23歳。
Oh, he's only 23. Ryuki Kuruto.
極めて成績が優秀だったため 一流の指導
Oh,
を
he's supposed to
取
be
りして
smart.
21歳で卒業。その後、警察学校で15ヶ月間の研修期間を経て、去年の夏、アビスに配属されることになった。現場も経験しねえでアビスに入るなんて、異例中の異例だ。もしかしてお前、
What?
ボスに枕営業でもしたんじゃない
This guy has some nerve.
バカなこと言わないでください。僕はちゃんと正規の試験を受けてボスに能力を認められて。
その能力ってのは持久力のことか？
He's very sus. This detective guy is very sus. I think he did it.
瞬発力が速くてもボスは満足しねえだろうからな。
どういう意味ですか？
要するにベッドの上での
Tama.
説明しなくていいか。
So they basically gave him an ara character.
同じ本庁に所属しながらこの俺のことを知らねえとはな。まあ新米だから仕方ねえが、俺は警視庁刑事部捜査一課殺人犯捜査第二係の牛寺だ。
Any leads?
残念だが死体の片割れが見つかったって報告も、いやもしかしたら永遠に見つかんねえのかもしんねえ。
Excuse me.
あの死体が時空を超えて飛んできたんだとしたら、そういう可能性だってあるだろ。
Bro, in the time that you're talking, my body is going to cross over time and space and strangle you for talking so damn slow.
まさかそんな。
Oh my god. How does this man manage to get a job as a detective for talking so slow?
あの死体突然現れたって本当ですか？にわかには信じがたいですが。そうせかさないでください。今必死になって調べているところです。
Well, get on with it and do better.
ただ立ってるだけにしか見えないけど。
そうね。
元気2倍ハンパンマン。
What?
というわけで元気ですか？
龍騎さんこそ元気ですか？なんか心の方が健やかじゃない気がしますが。
Tama's trivia. Ryuki can be oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we'll leave the ask his name to the end. How's the investigation on the body going?
DNA のサンプルまだ取ってないの？
それがちょっと面倒でね。体内から血液がほとんど失われてしまっているから、臓器からサンプルを採取するしか。ってこら、子供がこんなところに来ちゃダメでしょうが。
こんなところ？
死体のすぐそばにってことだよ。
どうして？
どうしてって、そりゃ。
Bro, she's been near bodies before.
こんなひどい死体を間近で見たらトラウマになっちゃうかもしれ
Oh,
な
her
いだろ。
trauma already happened.
大丈夫だよ。私、これよりももっと悲惨な死体見たことあるし。
Yeah, this girl's seen worse.
とにかく捜査の邪魔だから。
ケチ。
とまあそういうわけです。
要するに何も分かってないってことか。
Oh, how do I do that? X. What did you think deep learning was? Like AI? Name of special skill. What's that? Yeah. Oh my god, okay, every single time I answer a question, it adds to the stats. So that one gave extra 3 stats to Brave. Interesting. Do you know the
フルウェ
victim?
イジンですよね。もちろん知ってますよ。実は私、彼の Twitter フォローしてるんです。
Twitter!
現代の歪んだ世相に対して絶望鋭く切り込んでいく。
Why do you look so happy saying that? You know he's dead right in front of you, right?
そんな彼の発言を聞いていると、なんだか胸がすくような思いがして。
Okay, now we ask his name.
すみません。ちょっと嫌な思い出がありましてね。私、人に名前は教えないようにしてるんです。
じゃあ私が代わりに教えてあげるわ。彼の名前は鏡よ。
鏡さんか。
なんでわかったんですか？なぜだ。私の名前には何か呪いでもかかっているのか。
鏡。
もう鏡的には笑うしかないですよ。
鏡。
鏡だって言ってるでしょうが。
鏡。
失礼ですがお名前は。
とか言いながら本当は覚えてるんじゃないですか？
His face, he's so done with me.
耳川さんでしたっけ？
耳川。
間違えた。耳川さんでしたね。
耳川。
どっちも違う。
もう大声出さないでくださいよ、鏡さん。
やっぱりね。
Okay, damn. Faith to face. Lights. Komeji. Where am I?
まだ寝ぼけとんのですが。
Can we ask why is his face square?
ここは港区六本木にあるスタジオドバイだ。
Roppongi.
主に動画配信の撮影なんかに使われる貸しスタジオです。
Roppongi?
番組が始まる前に自己紹介してたっけ？名前は確かアンデス・コメジだったかな。
もちろん芸名よ。本名は円田米春。ピンでお笑い芸人をしてるわ。
アンデス・コメジなんて今まであんまり売れてないんだね。
売れてねえなんて軽々しく言うんじゃねえよ、タコサク。てめえに芸人の何がわかるってんだ。芸人ってやつはな、人様に喜びを届けるためにみんな必死になって頑張ってんだよ。
Aw, Tama is very passionate about comedians.
それをお前。
悪かったよ。
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Aw, she likes comedians.
いや、ほんま何も知らんと出演されとったんですね。
私たちがここにやってきたのは配信が始まる直前のことだったからね。打ち合わせも何もなく、いきなり回答席に座らされて。
番組のタイトルやったらそこのセットに書いてある通りです。
アマビエ TV クイズフェイストゥフェイス6時間ぶっ通し生配信スペシャル。
6-hour live stream marathon?
今はもちろん配信は止まっとりますが、あの死体が現れた時にはカメラは回っとったはずで。
Live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone, the quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants.
今頃日本中が、いや全世界のネット界隈が騒然としとるんちゃいますか。
Where's the staff of the show?
控え室で警察の事情聴取を。中華隆起派、あなたも警察の人なんちゃいますの？
まあ一応。
Wait. High-level investigation police agency. They don't get along with regular police officers. Often have a hard time getting them to share information. There we go.
死亡推定時刻は今からおよそ40時間前。今日は2月10日。現在時刻は22時だから、彼は2月9日の6時前後に殺害されたことになるわ。
昨日の朝か。
体内に血液はほとんど残ってない。軽く足を持ち上げた状態で切断面を下にしたまま放置されてたんだと思う。その結果、血液は自然と排出されて、切断面の形状は驚くほど綺麗で鮮やか。おそらく紙よりもはるかに薄い何かによって切断されたものと推測される。
Oh, but they said it wasn't laser cut. What else could make something so thin?
紙よりも薄い。
例えば、そうね、厚さが0の二次元的な平面とか。
そんなもんある。
とにかくあの死体、分子同士のつながりが切られてるわけじゃないのよ。分子の構造、それ自体が切断されてるの。
So this is gonna be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like speed through it. Oh, there we go. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intramolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bond. What the fuck? Intra versus inter. There we go. Okay. So intra is stronger than inter. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Hi, Living Toast! How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We just started a new game. And we're learning about science. Is his eyeball gone?
事件に関係するかどうかはわからないんだけど、リュウキ、死体のそばに移動してくれる？
奥歯が一本ないな。
He is? He looks like he has horrid dental work, that's for sure.
上顎の第一大臼歯が根元からすっぽりと抜け落ちちゃってるの。
Oh.
歯茎の痕跡から考えて、抜けたのはつい最近のことじゃないかと。
So in the first game we remove eyeballs, in this game we remove teeth. That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck hired his dentist? Bro has horrendous teeth. Why did that first molar fall out of the upper jaw? That's definitely a clue if I've seen one.
顔認証から人物を特定。古江仁、29歳。株式会社ミュージックフード代表取締役社長。
Music Food Co.
その他、複数の IT 企業、コンサル会社、投資会社、広告代理店等々の役員を兼
Oh,
務。
he's a busy man.
雑誌やウェブ上のメディアにコラム、エッセイなどの記事も掲載していて、著作家としての肩書きも持ってるわ。
Why is his other half on the floor? That is the mystery we're trying to solve. And this, by the way, this is 6 years ago. We're 6 years in the past.
ところで龍騎、死体の頭部に気になる箇所があるの。
And then soon we'll go back to the present in which Mizuki finds his other half presented the same way but in the middle of a football stadium. And we still don't know how that got there either.
こっちからだと見えづらいから、さっき撮影した画像を。
これは
震えの側頭部、後方付近を拡大したものよ。紙があって分かりづらいけど、外傷性頭皮下血腫の痕跡が認められる。
Traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
まあ簡単に言うと、タンコブってやつね。
誰かに後ろから殴られたと。
その可能性は高いと思う。
It's like we only have half of the story. Exactly. Just like how we have half of a human body. And then 6 years later, we found the other half of his body. But we still don't know why. Something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. Half of it is missing.
でもこれが致命傷になったとは考えにくい。死因は見ての通り、体を真っ二つに切断されたため、頭部の打撲痕を除いて他に外傷は見当たらない。つまり彼は生きながらにして体を左右に切り裂かれたってわけ。
So he was cut at the molecular level. It was very thin, thinner than paper. And we can confirm it's not laser. Okay, who else do they want me to talk to? I think that's it. Is there any more part of the... Oh, the sign.
Free to free.
Free to free.
フレイには争い、ほつれ、擦り切れる、ほころぶ。フリーの方は言うまでもないでしょう。
自由にする、もしくは解放するか。
フレイを名詞として訳するなら、解放のための戦いって感じ。
Can we scan the sign though?
あの QR コードは？
Yeah.
それはアビスの通信系統に不具合が生じてるみたいで、なかなかネットに繋がらないのよね。
なんだよそれ。
ああ、なんか文句でもあんのか？
いえ、文句なんて一言も。
Okay, Tama is definitely more emotional than Aiba is. Interesting.
Ryuki, ネットのアクセスに成功したわ。
Oh, but she's cute and she's happy. Look at that eye.
QR コードのリンク先も判明。ビューキューブのページよ。
View Cube.
ビューキューブって
Like
あの
YouTube?
ええ。世界中で流行してる動画共有サービスのこと。
チャンネルのアカウント？
不明よ。偽名を使って登録されてる。
まあいい。開いてくれ。
ああ。
すみません。開いていただけますか？
She definitely demands a level of respect. Oh, that's unsettling. This is creepy. Oh boy. Culty. Definitely looks culty. Experimental. Definitely too much Adderall for sure. What the hell was that? Hello? Game?
ちょっと、どうしたの？龍騎？
Oh no. Oh, that's all Chinese. I can't read shit. Ryuki? You're creeping me out, man. Oh boy.
その、大丈夫？
うん、大丈夫だよ。
Are you sure?
心配しないで。
Okay. Oh, there's the explosion. Great. He's burning. He's burning. Oh, wow. Team Zero Escape presents. Date! Oh my god, Ota. And Pewter. And Iris's mom. Oh my goodness. Yo, that could have been such a good opening for a movie. Holy shit. Truly, what the helly. Okay, now we're in present time.
なんだ、ブラフマンか。
So just to catch you up, what we just saw was 6 years ago. In present time, what you missed, Living Toast, was we also saw and found the other half of the body that just randomly appeared in a football field stadium. And Mizuki found it.
知ってるのか？何度も来たことがあるからね。で、龍騎はここに？間違いない。わかった。
Where's Mama? Oh my god, is he just eating salad? Dude, you didn't even finish your avocado. Do you know how much that costs these days? Okay, I knew it. There is gonna be a lot of Indian references in this game. That's cool. That's really cool that they have Indian references. You know that's not that common. Usually it's like East Asian references. Spices, mug, kitchen, blackboard menu. Food looks good. I wish they translated it so we could order it. Oh, this is Ganesha.
ヒンドゥー教の神、ガネーシャの絵だ。
Ganesha,
富の神として、特に商人などから崇められている。
the god of wealth. Oh, interesting. Alright, Ryuki, what the fuck are you doing? Where's Jenny?
どっか行った。
どっかって？
知らないよ。鏡の世界にでも旅立ったんじゃない？
Bro, what?
はあ？玄ちゃんというのはこいつのことだな。フルネームは石屋金玄。
Who the fuck is that?
私も何度も会ったことがある。伊達の左目にいた時に。そう。玄ちゃんはこのお店、無国籍料理ブラフマンの店主。バイトも雇わず一人で切り盛りしてるの。なのにどこ行っちゃったんだろう。客をほったらかしにして。
About the HB case.
フルエジンのもう片方が見つかったの。6年前からずっといくら探しても見つからなかったあの死体の。
He's too drunk to take in this information, Mizuki.
死亡推定時刻は今
I
日の12
don't
時
I don't
頃。
think he's listening to you.
これって一体どういうこと？
I also don't think you're gonna get a real answer out of him. Oh.
答えてよ、龍騎。
Oh, she hits the table. I was like, did the guy just burst in?
HB 事件の捜査、あんたが担当してたんでしょ？
七騒ぎに
してください。
一体どんな夢を見てるんだ。知らないよ。ウィンクシンクしてみるか。
Wink sinking?
別にいい。バッテリーの無駄遣いになるだけだし。
I didn't even get to ask him any other questions.
あの時何があったのか詳しく知りたいの。 HB 事件と爆発事件には関係があるってことは HB 事件を解明できればきっとあいつの居場所も。
焼酎ダブル
Oh
カ
god.
レー割りで。
He's drunk. We're not gonna get anything out of him.
落ち着け水木。隆起の血中アルコール濃度は 0.32%、まあこいつがこんな風になってしまったのもその前から精神状態は不安定だったが、あれがトリガーになったのは間違いない。で今はご覧の通り叫びたりの日々を。
Dude, you're like too young to be drowning yourself in alcohol. You're only 23.
じゃあ事件を解決したら彼の心の傷を癒すことも。だったらなおさら協力してもらわないわけにはいかないよ。彼自身のためにも。
だがこいつはまぶたを切り取っても起きそうもないぞ。どうするつもりだ。
そんなの決まってるじゃん。シンクするんだよ。
Oh. Do you like insects? Oh, great. Dislike. Impish. Blocked? I became a childie. Tell me Mori. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a side game they gave you where you take care of a Tamagotchi version of aiba. Every answer you give it adds stats somehow. I don't know which stats go to which answers.
ちょっと起きてよ龍騎。おいこら起きろって言ってんでしょ。
ほら。
あんなところにエロ本が。
残念ながら
Damn
病気には効か
it.
ない。
Not even the porno mag works on him.
伊達なら秒で飛び起きていたと思うが。
もうお兄ちゃん起きてよ。起きてってば。
起きてよ。
早く起きないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
起きてよ。
起きた？
看護師さん、
Oh,
お願い僕にお醤油かけて。
は？
僕の正中線をなぞるようにお醤油かけて。
Yeah. He's completely gone. He's lost it. He's gone. There's no point waking him up. Dude's a lost cause. Okay, we're just gonna go to Abyss. And leave that guy at the bar. Pewter! Oh. Can you do something about this guy?
おーい
おーい。
水木ちゃん、龍樹くんに話しかけても無駄だと思うよ。火をつけたら燃えるぐらいに酔っ払っちゃってるから。
はい。
じゃあ勇気起きろ。
やめてよ水木ちゃん。今彼を起こしたらこの辺二人でモップがけする羽目になっちゃうよ。
Where's boss?
あれ、独立競技場で会わなかった？
あったけど戻ってないの？
戻るわけないじゃん、あの人が。
Oh, thank you for the stretch.
今頃歌舞伎町のホストクラブでテキーラの塩でも舐めてると思うよ。
Third tequila shot is crazy. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor is typically how the saying goes. See ya, Living Toast. Thanks for sticking around. about pewter. Futa Amanoma.
知ってるよ。報告は受けてるからね。6年前スタジオドバイタで
Thanks
発
for
見された
dropping by.
上の右半身。その反対側が今日国立競技場で見つかったんだろ。だがそいつの死亡推定時刻は今日の12時頃。冷凍された痕跡はなく、震えが双子というのもありえない。おまけについさっき右半身と左半身は別人だという可能性も否定された。
どういうこと？
DNA の鑑定結果が出たんだよ。6年前に震えの右半身から採取された DNA、 それと今回の死体左
Okay,
半
so
身
it
の
is the
DNA
right
は
body.
全く同じ塩基配列をしていたそうだ。
It's the same body. Somehow it got split in half and we don't know how.
一致率 100%。 6年前に右半身が発見されたのは2月10日。今日も同じく2
Oh,
月
same
10日だ。
day.
一体どういうことなんだろうね。
Oh.
水木ちゃん、本当にシンクするつもり？
対象者が酔っ払ってたら危険とかそういうのってあるの？
いや、ないけどさ、そういうことじゃなくて、ボスに許可取ってないでしょ。水木ちゃんの気持ちはよくわかる。 HB 事件を解決したいという思いは人一倍強いだろう。何しろ君はあの事件のせいで大事なものを2つも失ってしまったんだからね。一つは伊達さん、そしてもう
Oh, Date and her eyeball. Oh, cute.
そう、左目だ。
Aiba's so cute. Oh.
だから君がシンカーとし
Look
て
at those
採用
ears
された時、
twitch.
AI ボールを入れるために眼球を摘出する必要はなかった。もともとそこは空っぽだったから。
空き室でよかったよ。立ち退き料を払わずに済んだからな。
Oh, so we're just perfectly fine with pulling
だけど
Aiba out of our eyeball socket and shoving it back in like it's nothing?
何かとても嫌な予感がするんだ。
大丈夫だよ。確かにシンクの許可は取ってないけど、ボスはこの事件の捜査を私に任せるって。
本当に後戻りはできない。
分かってる。
そうか。それじゃ始めよう。6年前に何があったのか、龍樹くんの記憶を探るんだ。
Damn, we really be jumping right into the sinking, huh? Here we go.
水木ちゃん。
However, I will say, the second we jump in, I'm gonna go head to bed. It's getting pretty late.
それを超えたらシンクした自我は対象者の脳内に取り込まれて。
分かってるって。シンクするのこれが初めてじゃないんだから。
よし、それじゃ行こう。
What? Okay. I was like, I recognize this song. Of course.
あれからこっそり練習してたんだ。どうだ私のダンス。
うん、いい感じじゃん。取れたての甘エビみたいだったよ。
Oh my god.
なぜ水木まで私をエビ呼ばわりするんだ。
You know, actually, I like this match. I think that Aiba and Mizuki do better together anyway. They don't need Date and his weird ass tendencies.
っていうか踊ってる場合じゃないでしょ。操作するよ。
ああ、すまん。こういうのやらないと気が済まなくてな。そういや水木、ソムニウム世界の操作の仕方はもう大丈夫か？この事件を追うなら今後もシンクすることもあるだろう。
よければおさらいしようか？
No.
大丈夫。もう何度もシンクしてるし。何か困ったら手引き書を見るといい。シンクに関するマニュアルが簡潔にまとまっているからな。
I remember.
了解。ありがとう。
How will Mizuki and Aiba save the day without carefully placed erotic magazines or whatever?
さて、ここはこの机とカメラ、取り調べ室のもののようだな。でも壁も屋根もないね。こんな。その前にソムニウムスキャン開始。
Yeah, I think the reason Aiba's character doesn't get anything is because Aiba's flat-chested. That's why Aiba's little character gets no booba. But Tama does because Tama's character has booba. Difficulty standard, time reduction speed normal, interaction times normal, retry count 3.
隆起のソムニウム世界にあるレイヤー、その3つのメンタルロックを解除すればいいんだね。ああ、そうすれば隆起の意識のより深い層へと沈んでいくことができる。真相に至らない。オッケー。じゃあまずはこの部屋の中をまるっと調べてみよう。そうだな。干渉できるものは少ないが。
Okay. We're going to save it here. They're still sleeping. Okay. Oh, we don't even have a safe spot. Oh. Let's see the timeline. Well, I guess evidently we're not that far. It's a whiteboard. Of course it would be a whiteboard. Evaluation? Oh boy. Okay. It looks like there's definitely more stuff to this. I don't think we have anything bonus. Oh. Interesting, we have something. Outfit? Dream album. Okay. Alright. Oh, they do give you an autosave and a manual save. Okay. Alright. Okay, that'll be it for today. Give a bit of a refresh. There we go. Just because I don't want it to be too late. Because I do have stuff I need to do tomorrow. But yeah. I'm so glad we got Mizuki! Aiba we're so back. We got a new Aiba called Tama. It's funny, I thought we were gonna be Ryuki, but I'm glad we don't, because this time we get to play as Mizuki, which is what I wanted to do last time in the game. And this time our wish is granted. We finally get to play as Mizuki. Hopefully it'll be less uncomfortable compared to Date and his weird ass tendencies, I guess you could say. Maybe they'll dance together again. That'll be fun. Also, I like that there were a lot of throwbacks to the first game. Like, there was the part where they quiz you on, do you really know about the Cyclops killings? And then there was the dance from Aiba, which I was like, wait, this sounds familiar, huh? I will never forget the ending of that game. It's so good. It was so good. And I'm glad that the team recognized it. What if Mizuki starts doing weird things? The weird things that Mizuki will do is probably using her superhuman strength, I think. That's what I am hoping. Because I'm like, I think only guys have the weird... I'm gonna punch someone's head clear off. Yep. I think it's like only with guys can you really do the weird... The gag about, oh my god, it's like a hot woman. Oh my god, all you focus on are her boobs. I'm curious to see where they're gonna take Mizuki, because I hope we can explore more about her personality. Because that's what I liked the most about her, is that she's funny when she roasts Date. Maybe we can do like a roast battle or something. An absurd weightlifting competition. Sure, if you're a coward writer, let women oogle boobs too. Equal rights. That's true. That is very true. Let women oogle boobs as well. I think we all appreciate boobs the same. I think that would be really funny if that's part of the... Imagine, okay, because like there was a funny part in the last game where Date would want to run away with the receptionist. What if this time we get to run away with the receptionist, who is still a girl? I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be a really funny twist. It's like, oh my god, the receptionist is back. And we can still run away with her. I think that would be perfect. Oh my gosh. We got at least 3 good quality, good recommendations here. We got... Oh! We got Ichino Sekuri with Hollow Knight. We got Serenity with Fortnite. We got Symphonia with Persona 5. Mori with Helldivers 2. Ooh. Do we do a randomizer number? Those are all good options. Okay, we'll do from 1 to 4. And we'll just do it in the order. Okay, number randomizer from Google says 1, so that's Mori. We're gonna raid Mori, who's playing Helldivers 2. 2, 8, 7. I think this will be cool. Helldivers, let's go. Also, they said it's a test stream. What better way to test it than to test out a raid? Okay. We'll do the raid message. And then I will send you all off. Please have a wonderful weekend. Please enjoy your weekend. Rest up well. I'm gonna take the weekend to fix my Animal Crossing, and hopefully we'll get it to work on Monday, so no more technical difficulties. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping. But yeah. I think that's it. I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully with Animal Crossing. Thank you for coming to stream. Thank you for supporting me. Especially now that I'm on my designer arc. Also, yeah, it's September. Holy crap. Please have a lovely September. Goodbye.